Yo, how we doing? No way. Not again, bro. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on with the game capture device that is going on here? Come on now. Come on now. This is the second time this happened. I think I need to make an update, right? I think what needs to happen, right? I think what needs to happen is we have to update our software. I guess it's time to actually update the software. You know when when they say, you may want to update software? Well, guess what? Guess what? It's probably time to do that, right? What is going on? What is happening? You got to be kidding me. I know it's all working. I hope my stuff's not going bad. Dude, I really hope that my things are not going bad. We're gonna have to delete, re-download all the goodies. You know the deal. Alright, let's try again. Alright. Try number 2. Try number 2, baby. Try number 2. Well, let's see here. OBS. Game on! We're back, baby! We're freaking back. Let's see if this one works. Alright, this one doesn't work either, but hey, we're back. I think maybe when software says it needs to be updated, I should probably update it, right? Maybe I should just take these software's advice and actually update everything. But welcome in. Good morning, everyone. I am back. I'm here. So oh, sorry. There. Sorry, Echo's gonna go because I reset all my settings. There we go. Everything should be back to normal now, right? Everything should be good to go. I'll update all my stuff. Welcome in, guys. Happy Wednesday, right? It's a freaking Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Let's get after it. Right now is a good time. I know we have a slow time. It's time to start preparing your accounts for Wolf Grade Jordan 5s. Some of you guys don't know, but they did get pushed back all the way to February. That gives you more time, right? That gives you more time to get your accounts ready to go. And I'm going to explain exactly what that means, what I mean, prepare your accounts. This morning, once again, we had small restocks. This has happened basically every day this week. A lot of people are upset or they call cap or whatever, but Stipes did drop. And then we had both the Jordan 11 Gammas. We had Jordan 4 Black Cats, both of those this morning. So there's all kinds of stuff that is going on. All right. So welcome in, guys. Get your coffee ready. We're going to get our coffee cheers ripping around 9 o'clock. We will just have a nice chill stream once again today. Next week is when everything does start up. Next week is basically our time for basically everything that's going down. So that's kind of like our kickoff for the sneaker season. It's not the first week of January. It's basically, what is that? Like the second week of January is typically when everything kicks off, and I'm super excited for it, all right? So cheers up. Let's go ahead and see who's in the building, okay? All right. We got Cody. We got ZP Kicks. We got Aero. We got Mark. We got Art. S Beans. JR Grant. Brian392. Good morning, bro. How you been? What's up, Jay? What's up, Bernardo? What's up, Tay? We got Vincent. We got One Time. We got Parker. We got Chris, Fish, Jay, Enrique. What's up, Monica? Good morning. What's up, Right Dwayne? What's up, Dan the Man? We got Steven. We got Chaz. We got Tall Cam. I got Chaz again. What's up, Richie? What's up, JR? What's up, Chaz? We got ZP. We got RN got Kicks. Good to see you, man. What's up, Travis? We got Jay, the Bye-Bye Man. Good to see you, man. What's up, Wayne Justice? What's up, JDI? What's up, Nolan? What's up, Kick Sandy? Slick, Chill, Alejandro. We got Enrique again. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Simp? What's up, EMJ? What's up, Quan? Sorry about that starting of the stream. What's up, JH? Good to see you. Good morning. What's up, Quan? Sometimes the video capture device does have issues, right? So sometimes we do have a couple issues when it goes down. It's part of the game, right? There's a couple updates that need to happen that I need to make to the computer. Once the updates are done, we shouldn't have any more issues. So once again, let's get started. I want to get started kind of with where there were restocks this morning, right? Because a lot of people want to know. This is every day. I'm just kind of explaining to you guys where we've seen restocks, right? We had an undefeated drop actually yesterday that went down for Black Cats. We saw that. But this morning we also saw on Hibbit, right? As always, I say this basically every day. We're seeing Hibbit drop products. Hibbit is one of those things that we have men's in GS sizes that end up dropping. Now, they've been dropping very few sizes at a time. For those of you guys that are upset or you're missing them or you don't see them, it's one or two at a time. And then you have snipes. I'm thinking snipes is probably going to be the easiest one to hit right now. Hibbit, obviously, if you're running the method, you'll have an opportunity to hit. We had sizes 4, 4.5, and 7 drop of these this morning, which was nice to see. Dude, like I say, this happens basically every day. Now, a lot of people don't like to hear it. A lot of people don't want to know about it, but I'm just letting you guys know for when you go to ask questions, that's where they have been restocking. That's where we see them. That's where we see everything, right? What's up, Alejandro? Who else we got here? We got B-Bay. Good morning. Yo, what's up? Just kicking it with Ryan. What's up, the Dog Whisper? Good to see you. What's up, Mario? Hibbit dropping the black metallic Jordan 11 cleats on Sunday. Isn't that a weird time? Isn't that a weird time? Now, as you can see, I do have a bunch of the retailers loaded up, right? And another thing that we did see yesterday from Nike, they were doing some testing. So I know you've probably seen on social media, I know you've probably seen around, but Nike has been doing testing throughout, their system. So when they're doing testing like that, that means we probably have something on the way, right? So if you saw this, you could see within the sneakers app, we're getting testing. There's testing events that's happening on the back end. Now, you will not see these on the front end. Monitors are what pick these up. And typically when we see testing events, we're going to see something new that's going on, right? Something new that they're planning for over the next couple of weeks. We are expecting something to happen, right? We kick off next week. We can see something today. We can see something tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. Just know I'd be keeping your head on a swivel. If you're not paying attention, if you're not in a group, I would be watching very closely with what Nike may be doing over the next couple of days. Right now, there's no for sure information, right? Right now, there's no for sure information. A lot of people, want to jump the gun, want to be like, oh, this is happening. Well, guess what? Nothing has been confirmed. I don't want to go make a video on like testing events if nothing's going to happen out of them, right? The Bye Bye Man, you're actually the second person that asked about the Dornbeckers. So, Bye Bye Man within Kckd, the reason why there's not a guide up yet, because they don't drop until next week. We're not worried about a drop that's happening in next week, because if we're making drops and we plan them all the way out for weeks and weeks and weeks, it gets too cluttered. You know how it goes, Bye Bye Man. We set up each dropper each week within the beginning of the week. So all your Dornbecker information, you're going to have early stock. You're going to have all of that early next week, right? Sunday, Monday is when you will get that. But you're actually the second person that reached out to me and asked about the Dornbeckers. They're dropping the 17th, right? We will have all the information, right? You know exactly how this goes down. We got you, Bye Bye Man. This is nothing new for what we're doing here. We don't like to push out multiple weeks of guides at once because people will get confused on them. Straight up. Yeah, what's up, D Cowboys? Good to see you, man. Trev, go get your Starbucks. You really in of one? Wait, you really in of one? What's that mean? Go get your Starbucks? I got my coffee right here, bro. I got my coffee. I know the starting of the stream. Oh, dude, it's the technology. That's like the second time my stream's messed up on me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. It's weird the inventory on mine slides are inconsistent by retailers. Yeah, that happens. It does. What's up, Biz? Yeah, what's up, Royal? Good to see you, man. What's up, Buckeye? Yeah, I need them 17s. Yeah, so don't worry. We will have a full guide for this. The reason why it's not up yet, and if you are newer to Kckd, we make the guides for each week. They drop next week. You're going to have early stock everywhere they're going to be dropping, wherever they're going to drop. If they do drop on other websites, you will have that. Yo, what's up, S97? Good to see you, bro. Happy New Year. Have to ghost listen? Nothing wrong with that, bro. We're just yapping. We're yapping, having a good time, saying what's up. We've already had technical difficulties for the morning, so what a good start to our Wednesday, right? What a good start to our Wednesday, but that's okay. Yeah. What's up, Casey? Good to see you, man. 3 pairs of grails copped for free since joining Kckd. Last year, not counting GRs, copped and kept. There we go, ZP. Dude, 3 pairs of grails for free because you've just made that profit. You can just, take care of them just like that. So, yeah. Well, we really liking these Dornbeckers. Like, I've had people reach out to me. A lot of people asking me about the Dornbeckers. So, don't worry. Like I said, I will be live covering this drop. Everything that's going down, we got you. Yo, what's up, MJ? Good to see you. Yeah, of course, the Wolf Gray early prices will always be high, right? The Wolf Gray prices will always be high because, with it being this early, they don't drop until February. So a lot of people are thinking that the Wolf Grays are dropping in January still. They don't drop until February 28th. Now, there's a reason why I have it in my thumbnail and title. It's because now is the time, which a lot of us here, right? And what I love and I'm very happy about is a lot of people have already started preparing their accounts, or you already have your accounts ready to go for all these GRs. Now, what I mean by preparing your accounts is actually building them up over time. Our JD Sports, our Finish Line, our DSG, our Hibbit, now Snipes. Snipes has even given us a Snipes reward program. It's called the Snipes Reserve program. That is very important that you should be using. If you like to shop at Snipes, it's something that allows you to get a discount on your sneakers. That's why we start building these accounts up so you can get exclusive access, so you can do all those things. Remember, Wolf Grade 5s are a GR, right? This is not a special release, it's a GR. But don't take that for granted. A lot of people took GRs for granted last year, once again, right? A lot of people took GRs for granted last year. I have 2 of them right here. I don't have the black metallics back here. I don't have the black metallic 5s. They took these 2 for granted too. And you know how that went. You know how that went when you took these for granted. Some people are still having issues getting these. I saw these on foot yesterday. Man, these look real good with some cargos. Like, straight up. I saw the Black Cat 4s on foot yesterday. Just out in the wild, and like, dude, they look real good with some cargos. Yeah, good morning. I've been slacking since Christmas. Oh, dude, Craig, there's nothing wrong with that. Slacking since Christmas, you're fine. That's honestly pretty normal within the space. Slack since Christmas, and then really next week is when you need to be locked in. Next week is when you need to be locked in for sure. Are you going for the Flight Club 4 stripe? Am I going for Flight Clubs? Yes, I will be picking up Flight Clubs because I want to start off the year. It's like a mental thing. I want to hit the first GR of the year. We're setting the tone for the rest of it. I'm going to go JD Sports Finish Line, get my accounts ready, use my discounts, lock it in. Yeah, I got my JD at 16,000 points and loaded for these drops. And yes, a lot of people also asked me, hey, do I stay A-list this year? I just now got it last year. Yes. As long as you spend $500 between now and the end of the year at JD Sports and Finish Line, you're good to go. Yep. After 2024 and 2025, my accounts are so built up that my pockets are built down. Dude, you're not wrong. I took pre-orders for 320 and 240 for GS for Wolf Grace. Nice, dude. Yeah. What's up, York? Good to see you, man. What's up, Jakai? Yeah. Yeah, MJ, the 9s are nice, bro. So homie needs the 9s for what? What 9s? Yeah, the 2002 Fringe Blue 9s, and Boyd, if they did them even close, that's a great shoe. Yeah, Steph Curry was rocking the Black Cats last week. I know, we saw that on Nice Kicks. We saw that on Nice Kicks. We talked about that yesterday. Steph Curry was rocking those. It's like, man, you see that shoe on foot, and it's like, man, that is a good sneaker, bro. It really is. I hope everyone that wanted a pair of Black Cats have managed to get a pair of Black Cats, or at least traded for them, or sold some other shoes to get them for free, basically. Because it is a very, very good shoe. Like, straight up, a very good shoe. So, let me open up a million tabs. Let's see if we can crash our computer today. We already had our camera crash. Let's see if we can crash our computer today here. Where was that? Not Nice Kicks posted when Steph was actually wearing those Black Cats. Right there. Yep. What's up, Espen? How you doing, man? What's up, Leo? Yo, just in time, Leo. We need this coffee. One of those days. It's one of those days where the brain's like, listen, the brain is working in slow-mo a little bit. Y'all ever have those days where you wake up and you're like, come on, start thinking. So, hey, it's one of those days. That's why we're gonna cheers it up. Welcome in, everybody. Let's have a day. We're gonna be pretty busy. We have a lot of stuff to work on in the back end. A lot of stuff going down. So, hey, cheers up, everyone. Let's have a day. Let's go. Bam. Cheers. Do the job. Caffeine, please work for me. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That is nice right there. Good to see you, Espen. Olive Dribble and Low OG will be my first GR. Dude, those are nice, too. I'll grab those as well. No, we don't have stock yet for Wolf Grace. Wolf Grace, so if you didn't know, Tay, they got pushed back to the 28th. Originally, they were supposed to drop in January, right? Wolf Grays were originally supposed to drop within January, but they were pushed all the way back until February 28th. So it's going to be a minute. So a lot of people may be wondering, well, why do you have it on your stream then? Why are you talking about the Wolf Grays? Well, because I want you guys to be able to get them for retail or even under retail, right? That's why I have them up. And I'm going to explain that here in a second as we get more people in. Yeah, MJ, you ready to sign up? You ready to sign up for what? Kckd? You ready to join the team, baby? Yeah. So, Kia, good morning. How are you? Are the Wolf Grays going to be hard to cop? Well, listen. Will Wolf Grays be hard to cop? I have had so many questions asked about these Wolf Grays. The demand is 100% there. Demand is there for this sneaker without a doubt, okay? That's for sure. Now, I said every GR of 2025 was not hard to grab, okay? Listen, every GR of 2025 wasn't hard to grab. There was no reason why you didn't hit any. That's why I'm trying to get you prepared now. Some people don't want to listen. Some people say, oh, this is dumb. I shouldn't have to build my account. I shouldn't have to do that. Well, if you think like that, that's fine. While we cop them because we built our accounts and you take an L, don't be upset about it. I personally think if you actually enter your raffles, you have your accounts ready, there should be no reason why you don't get a pair of these. But there's still going to be people that took an L. That was the exact same thing that we did for Black Cat Jordan 4s. The exact same thing we did for the Jordan 11 Gammas. We didn't have issues grabbing them. We didn't. And you shouldn't either if you build the accounts up. Yes, MJ, I got you, my guy. Do you have your Discord account ready? Make sure you have a Discord account before you use this link. All right, once you have your Discord account, there's a link to get right in there. Yeah, I think the fives are going to do well. There's been so many questions. Let me show you an actual in-person or an actual in-hand photo of these that were posted. Z Sneakerhead posted. Here they are. Z Sneakerhead and Source Boutique NC actually posted in-hand photos of this sneaker. And so, like, dude, these, I think people are ready. I think people are ready. I think it's going to be such a fun drop come February. Yep, any news on Kobe 5, Caitlin Clark? So once again, I think they messed that up. I think when Caitlin Clark's loaded last week on Foot Locker, it was a mess up. No stores in Indy have them. No stores around have them. They said January 7th, which is today, right? I think they messed up when they loaded this. It was an in-store only. I don't know what they did or why they loaded this, but I personally think that this was a mess up on their end. Yeah, and it's, dude, so wait, is that when taxes come in? When do you guys get your tax refunds? I don't know. I think everyone's different. Is February 28th tax time or is it March? Is it March or February for tax time? I don't know. I just pay. I don't remember when I pay my taxes. I think I pay my taxes in April, so I don't ever get a refund, obviously, because of what I do, the way I structure everything that I do. So I don't remember when tax refunds come through. I unfortunately have to pay freaking taxes. I hate tax time. I freaking hate tax time, man. Yeah, what's up, Dubs? Yeah, I'm copping pairs for sure. All right, bro, dude, I'm grabbing them. Oh, yeah, so taxes do hit February. Okay. Before Nike changed to hide and seek crap, I hit every shoe on sneakers. Every GR I wanted, I got last year for a minimum of $5 under retail. Exactly. Yeah, you stood in line 2 hours for Gammas. Did you get them, Tay? I can't wait for these Wolf Grays and the infrared 6s. Infrared 6s are right before this. Yeah, the reverse infrareds? Oh, yeah. So you get mine the end of February. I can't remember. I always thought it was March, April is when taxes came through. But February, there we go. Yeah, you have to be a Slave to JD app or Discord paid group, common sense, and the right Twitter accounts, and a little effort, and you can get just about any GR you want. I have, and doubles of most. There you go, Gulf Coast. Hey, that's fine, man. Hey, Gulf Coast, whatever you need to do. You could do whatever you want, right? Do whatever you want. Just when you take an L, I'll be here to help you. All right? I will be here to help you, my guy, as always. Whatever way. All that matters is that you're copying for retail. That's my goal, to make sure that you get a pair for retail. Now, some people are like, oh, you don't need this, you don't need that. Those are the same people that end up taking L's and they're upset about it, right? Those are the same people that say, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I took an L. This is unfair. Those are the same people. I can't remember the days of Wolf Grays and the infrareds. Yes, I read that again. I haven't got a tax refund for 15 years. Got to pay Uncle Sam. Oh, yeah. But, hey, it's part of the game. But part of how this system works, and there's no getting around it. So he's got to accept it. Yeah. Are you getting the 5 for the personal? I probably will not be getting a 5 for the personal. No. I will not be getting a 5 for personal. I don't think. I got skinny legs, dog. I got freaking skinny legs. If I was going to keep one for personal, probably in black metallics. But no, it depends. It depends. I don't have these in hand yet either. Right? I don't have these in hand yet either. So, listen, I'm telling you, man, I can't tell you now if I'm going to keep them or if I'm not. Yeah, February is going to be fire month for sneakerhead community. Oh, yeah. Yo, Happy New Year's. Yo, wowza. How you doing, man? Cheers up, baby. Freaking cheers up, dude. Good to see you, Wowza. How's life been? Everything good on your end, bro? Hopefully everything is good on your end. Yep. I'm super late. What I missed? Yo, Pedro. Dude, we're talking about making sure your accounts are ready, which, Pedro, I know your accounts are good. You're here. You have your JD Sports account built up. You have your Finish Line, your DSG, Hibbit, all those. And so, and another thing for the people saying, oh, you don't need these accounts. You don't need this. Well, don't you guys like discounts? Don't you guys like discounts on your shoes? There's a lot of people that talk trash as well that are like, oh, bro, you don't need to be, why would you spend more money just to get a shoe for under retail? Well, you're going to be buying all these shoes. Don't you guys like a $20 discount on your shoes? It's funny when I get people that are like, oh, bro, screw these accounts. You don't need to build them up. But it's like, dude, you're already spending the money. It's kind of like a credit card, okay? These accounts are kind of like your credit card. We're already going to spend the money. Why are you not using a credit card, getting yourself points? Then you can get free flights. You can get, cash back. You can do all these things, right? So why not build the account so that you can get your shoes under retail? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't understand. Like, why not build them up? Especially all these. Yeah. Educating. Yeah, you're not talking trash. I'm educating you. I'm going to educate you, Gulf Coast culture, because why would you not want your shoes under retail by buying on these accounts? We're all going to be, listen, we're all going to spend the money no matter what. Why not get them at a discount? Kind of like a credit card, bro. It's probably, you know what I mean? But some people think the credit cards are a scam. Yeah, some people think credit cards are a scam that don't know how to use them. Dude, I've got so many free flights, so many free hotels, cash back. It's amazing. All of it. Tournament between the Wolf Gray and the Toros. Oh, bro, those drop 2 different months. Multiple different months, man. Yeah, so we're getting both. How much would you pay for a vendor table for a 2-day event? $100 seem reasonable? $50 a day, probably. What event are you going to? Yeah, what's up, Tate? Yep. Yeah, wear them with jeans, but then again, like wearing the 5s with jeans, you need to have like a boot cut jean. So you'd have to have like a baggier jean for sure. Hey man, I feel like I haven't been around forever. What's up, Groovy? Good to see you, man. My son wants those pink Travis Scotts. Get ready for them. They're gonna be crazy. 2 Travis Scotts on the same day. Nothing worse than chicken legs, man. What's up, Kevin? Good morning. Happy New Year. Yeah, so dude, no Caitlin Clarks today. They didn't load anything. They loaded last week and then they went ghost, right? They went ghost, man. So I don't know what they did. Yep, life is all good, brother. Let's get it 2026, dude. It's going to be a big year. I'm super excited for it. Very important to build accounts. You're already spending money at the company. Take advantage of any and all rewards they offer. Now, that's going to be for JD Sports. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. And I show you, and I give you proof that I actually do this. A lot of people try to think that I don't get discounts on my shoes, which a lot of us do. I mean, I even have my name in the receipt. All of this, right? So here's this. So boom. You have this. So this is JD. They allow discounts. DSG allows you to stack your discounts, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, and it's hard to hit first come first serve JD. So unless you want something sitting on shelves, it's not worth it to some people. But bro, you get all the new releases. Like when you get exclusive access, you get all the new releases because you've built the accounts, right? Boom. We got DSG, Hibbit. They will also allow you to stack points. Hibbit will allow you to stack your points where you can get multiple dollars off. Same with DSG. Now Snipes is giving you a rewards program. You have all that. Yep. All I'm saying is, yeah, jogging for JD access is lame. Not buying stuff I don't want just to get EA. See y'all at SeerCon this weekend? No, I'm not telling you to buy stuff you don't want. Golf, I'm not telling you to buy stuff that you don't want, right? The reason why we buy GRs on these accounts, first come, first serve on some of these drops aren't that hard. I'm not telling you to go out of your way to buy some random stuff. Now, if you want to buy socks, you want to buy stuff for your family, sure. What I'm telling you, right? Listen, what I'm telling you is, man, I'm telling you, like, the items that you can see or you take your families to, build those accounts. That's a good thing about DSG. DSG has all kinds of items that you can buy in store. You can take your family, your friends, if they want new shirts, they want anything like that, right? Yeah, I buy shoes over and over. I just, every single shoe, all the GRs here that you see, basically every GR that you see on this shelf was from JD Sports and Finish Line. I just keep doing it over and over and over and over. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. No, it's not guaranteed. But when it is, I mean, I've hit every single EA of 2025. I did. I hit every single EA of 2025. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm telling you to build the account. If you don't like JD Sports and Finish Line, go to DSG. Go to do all those, right? Go do go try the accounts that give you discounts. I'm tired of people, right? I'm tired of people that are just relying on sneakers. Then they get upset because they take an L, and then it's like, oh, I went to sneakers, I took an L. This is unfair. It's not unfair. It's not unfair. Go to your other accounts too. If you don't want to buy on JD, that's fine. I'm with you. I agree with what you're saying. If you don't like JD, don't do it. It's that simple. If you don't have a store in that area, don't do it. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what's worked out for me all of 2025. Everyone always comments, oh, this is unfair. You get EA all the time. This is on Instagram, right? You get EA all the time. This is so unfair. You're plugged in. No, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars with them because I bought all the shoes. Yeah. I've been A-list on JD since 2022, and I don't even spend more than $50 a year on the app. Yeah, if I keep trying to get a JD account, it keeps telling me something went wrong on their end. I don't know what's wrong with that. Did you try on like the desktop and your phone or what? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shopping at DSG. They need an early access program. Well, dude, Kia, the one good thing about DSG is if you hit the raffle in store, like if you hit a raffle in store at DSG, you can use those discounts and they stack. So like say you got $60 off or $6 in rewards, you can get the mine slides if you like the mine slides or whatever you like for $60 off because they stack. They stack very, very well, which is cool. The one thing I don't like about JD Sports and Finish Line, they don't let you stack your coupons. You can only get $20 off. That's the max. Yep. Normally get 15 to 20 off from JD. And Riot Hibbit accounts have 70 and 40 off. Yeah. No need to buy stuff you don't want. Just buy shoes over and over. Exactly. Yeah, just like $200 membership to start hitting. If you're getting a lot of new releases in a year, it's totally worth it. 100%. And if it's not worth it for you, I get it. I get it, man. I agree. Like, if it's not for you, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Yep, my son is in 9th grade. He's so good at basketball, he's playing on varsity now. All he wears is Kckd's. There we go, baby. Kckd's on the feet. Yeah, hitting restocks on Nibby helps build up rewards. Oh, it helps a ton. That's with all these accounts, man. All the restocks to go through. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's ever guaranteed in this game, right? Nothing is, listen, nothing is ever guaranteed in this game, and that's part of sneakers. I know a lot of people want everything guaranteed. They want, oh, I want this for sure. Nothing's ever guaranteed. That's why you have to work for it. That's why you have to go check for it. All that. I always get EA too. I show you guys. Yeah, I show you guys I'm getting EA. Ever since I listened to Trev a year ago, I get everything on EA 1.5 years straight. There it is, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Joe. I mean, you can't get upset if you're not hitting, if you're not actually trying. Right? If you're not actually trying, right? If you're not actually trying, you can't get upset that you're not hitting. And I saw a lot of people mad about gammas, like, right? Gammas that they restocked this morning on Hibbit. Black Cat 4s also did as well. GS, Mins going through here. We saw some GS gammas. We saw some, Mins gammas on Snipes. So really, if you're not building those accounts, that's on you. I'm just trying to get you guys to that point to start building those accounts so you understand how it works. Whether you like JD Sports, whether you like Finish Line, whether you like DSG, Hibbit, I want you to build one of those accounts so that you can start getting these benefits. I get EA for 95% of drops and I don't ever buy stuff. Really depends where you live and the shoe market that's there. It does change too. Like some of those really, really saturated places, probably a lot harder to grab. Yeah. Yeah, so Kia, yeah, 100%. You can stack at DSG. That is the cool thing. DSG allows you to stack. Hibbit allows you to stack. There's all kinds of places where you can stack your coupons, which is cool. I wish JD Sports and Finish Line would allow that because that'd be sweet. Going in and using like 2 or 3 status coupons, $60 off, that's a lot of points, but it'd be pretty cool. Yep. You can use status coupons on the new drops. Yes, you can. DSG allows you to use coupons on new drops as well. What's up, Spider? Good to see you. Yeah. Haven't tried desktop, just phone. Maybe I'll try that. Try desktop. It'll help. Yeah, get off the app. The app is probably the reason why you can't make an account. So one thing that you need to know about JD Sports and Finish Line, they destroyed their app on the military blacks, right? Or the white cement 4s. The white cement 4 drop, dude, they absolutely destroyed their app, and it's been pretty trash since. So hopefully they fix it. Yeah. Hopefully they fix it soon. Best account to use for points, in your opinion, Trev, for me is going to be JD Sports and Finish Line because of how consistent it is. I've built my accounts for years at my store. With being this consistent with it all, like JD Sports and Finish Line is the best for me. Now, if you don't have them in your area, just depending on what you want. Hibbit, like DSG is probably one of the overall best ones, but they don't get as many releases as like Hibbit. They don't get as many releases as Snipes. Foot Locker, apparently Foot Locker allows you to get discounts. I don't use Foot Locker itself, but some people still enjoy Foot Locker. For me, I don't use them. Nah, I just don't use Foot Locker. Yeah, had early access on sites with Bugs Bunny 8s. Didn't get my shoe till 2 weeks after release. Sometimes the shipping sucks. Yeah. Yo, Paul, what's up, man? Oh, no, we're just getting everyone prepared. We're getting everyone prepared for the Wolf Grays. The only thing you missed this morning was restocks on Black Cat Jordan 4 and, Gamma Jordan 11s. But this was like early in the morning. I showed you guys yesterday when this went down. Exact same thing happened today. Early in the morning, as you can see here. Once again, kid size Gamma 11s, $20 off. Nice, Derek. Derek got $20 off. Boom. Jordan 11 Gamma, size 10 on Hibbit. Then we had, let's see here, good credit scores. We love this. We love good credit scores. 9.5 Black Cat 4s. We had Black Cats in GS sizing right there. We had Snipes. Homie hit 3 pairs on Snipes. You can see this. Boom, size 11. So that was early this morning. Look at this. This is a dub. This is a dub. Check this out. Decent December just on StockX. Homie cashed out a good amount. And credit score was like 660 a year ago because I paid cash, everything. And now I use credit to buy all my shoes and products almost to 800. This is what we're talking about. We talk about this at Kckd. I talk about it here on the live stream. 413 Bread, awesome job. Homie is almost to an 800 credit score because he switched from paying everything in cash over to his credit card. Now he's getting points and he's almost built himself a 800 credit score. That's how it's done, bro. That's how it's freaking done, and that's why I talk about it all the time. Talk trash all you want about credit cards, but you can't talk trash about a good credit score. That's all I gotta say. Listen, that's all I gotta say. You can't talk trash about a good credit score. You can talk trash about a lot of things, whatever you want. Can't talk trash about a good credit score. That's why the 800 plus. I've been in stores lately with people complaining about Gammas, and I told them, did you put in raffles in stores? Nope. Exactly. I mean, dude, Kez, don't complain if you didn't put in the work for them. It's that simple. My two closest GameStop stores just abruptly closing those locations. Yes. You know why? Dude, GameStop has been charging over MSRP for a lot of their products. What do you think is going to happen? People aren't going to shop there if you're going to charge over retail, right? People aren't going to shop there if you're going to charge over retail for products that you can buy at other retailers, right? I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. For a chain retail store to charge over MSRP? I don't know, man. Yeah. There we go. That's what's up. Same restocks. Yeah, they're the different, the same places that restocked again, correct? This next day. It was the next next drop day. Look. This is today. Yesterday, we had the exact same place as Restock, which was Snipes and Hibbit. Oh, Hot Wheels gave us free hoodies last night. I doubt those ship. But look, we go back to yesterday as well. We go a little bit further up. It's not the same restocks from yesterday. I'm not going to show the same restocks twice in one day. So then yesterday, we had a 10.5 at 7 a.m. You can see this, a 5, a size 9.5. We have a size 8.5 at Snipes. We have a 6.5 at Snipes. Then we have 11.5 at Snipes. So this was yesterday. Then today, this is today's restocks as well. And this is just how stuff goes down. There's always stuff going on. Yeah. So that's pretty normal for that's pretty common now. There was like 150 stores, 150 GameStops that are shutting down. Yeah. Dude, I don't shop Foot Locker, so I can't tell you much about them. Yeah, where you going for the mind slides, dude? I'm going to go for every website I can. I'll go on sneakers as well, of course. Yep. Yo, Briz. We have a huge year ahead. I've been making a bunch of short form content. Yep. I need to learn the system for getting a good credit score. Yo, Paul, open a sport ticket. We'll show you exactly how it's done. We have a finance talk. Obviously not financial advice, right? Obviously not financial advice, but we have a finance talk within Kckd. And a lot of people open a credit card just for their sneaker buying, and they just pay it off every time, and that's how they're upping their score. Yeah. GameStop is crazy now, but I understand why they're open still. But most games people download. Yeah, dude. They have the cards, all that. GameStop is trash. Stop shopping there the second the cards went over MSRP. Why did they do that? Why did they take cards and turn them over MSRP when that was probably one of their main sources of people coming in? Right? Like Jakai said. I mean, the fact that most people download their games now, why would they take in cards, start charging over MSRP? They got greedy on it, and what happened? People stopped shopping there because they got greedy, charging over MSRP when you can go to Target and get something for at MSRP. I don't know why they did that. Yeah. Yeah, you used to get some steals after, trading in a previous year's games to get the new one. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Yeah. The more accounts, the better chance you have at hitting shoes, especially when it comes down to double up and hitting for friends and family. Sneakers should always be the last app you try on. I'll put an entry on sneakers, but I never rely on sneakers, right? I'll put an entry on sneakers, but I will never, ever, ever just rely on sneakers. Yeah. How do you think the mine slides will be? I mean, bro, I'm telling you. So, listen, the mine slides, I read off early stock, right? I already read off early stock for a lot of these, right? We did. We read off some early stock. So, just around the estimates. The full breakdown has been posted in Kckd, of course, but the estimates of these, right? So, the colorways that we do have. This Mine 001, like the cream pair's got around 4,500. Your white pair has around 7,000 pairs. Your red pair has around 3,000 pairs. And the black pair, right? The black mine slides, they have around 1,300. So there's not a lot. But the question is, will people really be about spending $95 on a slide like this? That's the question, right? Now, remember, they're also dropping a DSG. They're also dropping in multiple places. We'll have all the list on what you guys, got to be ready for. But the question is, will people be happy with spending the $94.99 or, $95? Now, there's also the shoes as well. I don't like the shoes. I'm going for the slides. What's up, Cyber King? Yo, Matthew, good to see you, bro. Oh, we got free hoodies from Hot Wheels. I doubt they ship, though. Some people were getting 50. Yo, what's up, Cola? Good morning. Which one is better, metallic 5s or the wolf gray 5s? Oh, that's a good poll. Honestly, that's actually a pretty good poll. Let's see here. Let's start a poll. What shoe do you like more? All right, everybody in here. Let's see. Jordan 5 black metallic. Which one are you taking? I think black metallics will win this. Out of these two, I personally think that black metallics are going to win this right here. I do. I personally think that black metallics will beat the wolf grays, but hey, it's up to you. Which Jordan 5 is better? Yep, wolf gray, Jordan 5, or black metallic Jordan 5. I think black metallic's gonna win this one. We can't do both, right? I like to use the sneakers as a double up way on certain sneakers. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I saw a first review of mine slides, and the guys said they are awesome if you like foot massages. I want a pair for personal 100%. They went viral on TikTok, if you didn't see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the slides, the $95 is kind of up there. Mine slides, I predict, will resell good since it's new tech and people love slides. They're seeking a replacement for Yeezys. But dude, there's Yeezy slides for $20 if you're fine with waiting. Right? There's Yeezy slides for $20 if you're fine with waiting. Yeah, wolf gray, no contest, but I'm biased. I'm curious. Hey, come on, Trev. Did you see people getting emails from Nike giving them instant got 'em? No, I don't know if that's real. Yeah, will DSG drop slides at 10 a.m. or later? It'll be 10 a.m. Yeah, DJ. Yeah, DJ, you will have a link. You will have a guide within Kckd, of course. On pair of slides are personal. Foot Locker point system is trash compared to JD Finish Line. You need 60,000 points for $20 off. That's $600 of spending. Yeah. When does JD Sports and Finish Line go live? Do we know? For what, man? For what, Mally? What are you talking about? There's nothing going on today. Yeah, there's nothing going on today for those. But yeah, which one are you taking? Black? I personally think that black metallics are going to win this battle. I personally think black metallics are going to win this battle out of the two Jordan 5s that we have. I do. This shoe is just, I mean, you can't beat this shoe. Wearability-wise, right? Wearability-wise, it's just spot on. It's good. If I had to choose between the two, I would probably go black metallic. Yeah. I think if I had to choose, I'd probably go black metallic because you can literally wear this shoe with everything. I guess you could technically wear this with basically everything too. Like straight up. Each one of the Yeezy slides might cause a problem. A lot of people don't want to support Kanye. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. No one wants to wait for Yeezy snail mail process. If Nike can fill that gap, that's true. You're not wrong. I'm just saying they're there though. Yeah, can the Mind Slides work in sauna shower? I mean, they should have no issue. It's still a slide. It's new tech, but it's not like it's technology like moving parts. It's new tech that's just what they're using. They should be fine. Sometimes I miss the Yeezy drops. It filled the time when Nike didn't have anything coming out. Kia, it just that was a good time then. Right? We had Yeezys fill in when there was no Nike. There was always something. There was a drop 24/7. I miss the days of Yeezy. Whether you hate Kanye, whether you don't support him, whatever it may be, I miss the Yeezy drops. I do. It was fun. Yo, what's up, WRP? Good to see you, man. For Wolf Grade 5s? Oh, for the Wolf Grade 5s. Yeah, they're not dropping until the 28th, man. They're not dropping until the 28th, Mally. I wanted to just prepare you guys to get your accounts ready for the 28th. Yep. Have we talked about how Yeezy YSL1 slides are actually selling for for a resale market? Yeah, because people don't know wait. Yeah, I voted Wolf Gray because I really want that shoe and need a good gray shoe. However, BM5s are probably better. I personally think that these are more wearable, but I don't recall as many people asking questions about the 5s as these Wolf Grays, because I was around, I was making content, of course. I was here, right? I was here making the content on the Black Metallics. I think there's more questions about Wolf Grays than there have been about Black Metallic 5s. The amount of DMs that I'm getting. I mean, obviously I've made videos on them as well, but dude, the amount of videos or the DMs that I am getting asking, yo, what's going on with the Wolf Grays? How do I buy Wolf Grays? Which I think the reason why I've had so many questions about the Wolf Grays is because they did get pushed back. A lot of people thought they were going to be in January. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. Haven't tapped in with y'all in a while. Hope everyone had a good New Year, bro. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, no bad choice, but which one do you think is better? Does anyone understand the Yeezy sizing? What's the 1, 2, 3 all about? What's an XL? Oh, you can read. It says in the description. Yep, I guess I like the Wolf Grey more since I have so many more black shoes, and of course, I don't have them yet. Yeah. Well, dude, so Justin, the new tech is kind of why they've upped the price, but to up the price of a slide to $94.99, I don't know if the new tech is that good. But there's only one way to figure out. You take that risk. And I'm going to enter for a pair. I'm entering for pairs to see how they are. You take that risk, right? You take the risk. You go for them. You see how it is. We'll see how it all goes. Yeah. We weren't sleeping at all, dude, Kia. Yeezy drops were so early then. The Yeezy drops were so freaking early. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. It's just like, it was a lot. Super early in the morning, the Yeezy drops. Oh, bro, you'd wake up and you were like, it'd be like 6 a.m. for a Yeezy drop. Hi guys, good morning. My eyes be like this. A lot of the times, unless it was a big drop, I wouldn't go live for the early Yeezy drops. Man, weren't those a good time? That was always a good time with Yeezys. It was nonstop. It was a Monday through Saturday every week of something going down. Yeah. Yep, that Yeezy stuff was mid at best to me. I get that. I mean, some people didn't like it. Yep, I seen someone with Wolf Grays yesterday on the train. Must got an early drop, or they had the pair from what was it? The 2013, I think is when they first came out. Yeah, when was the first drop for 2013 or 2011? Yeah, sorry, I said 2013. I was thinking the Kckd 6s. 2011. So they could have. So with the Wolf Grays, they could have had the 2011 version too, right? So it's been that many years. 2011 since they last released these Wolf Grays. It could have been that pair as well, right? It was a Miss Sheridan. How you doing, man? Mines are water resistant, but I can't stand foam in the water. Slick. And that's partially is because that Black Metallic 5s did. Maybe so, yeah. I think the popularity of the Black Metallic 5 is driving the Wolf Grey interest. And it may. It may, because people don't want to take the chance of missing out on these. Because remember, these dropped February 8th. These are now dropping February 28th. Exact same timing. So, right? What's price comparison to Jordan slides? I don't even know how much Jordan slides are. Yep. I think the Wolf Grays are more casually wearable. Black Metallic is a statement. I mean, you see these and you instantly like, oh, look at those. When I see them, I'm like, wow. When I see those babies, like, look, there's Black Metallics. Or when I see there's a couple shoes that when I see on foot, when I see Gamma 11s, I'm like, dude, I see those out and I'm like, nice, that drop was fun. And then I see also, when I see Black Cats, when I see the Black Cat Jordan 4s on foot, I'm like, dude, those are nice, right? Those are nice. So there are statement pieces. I get it. But still, I think they could still both be casually worn. They're both a GR. They've been both a GR release, which doesn't make them any less important than a special release. But, you know, it was still a GR release. Yeah. So he had fakes on, maybe fakes, or just had the old version. If the 5s were icy, then they were new. Old ones are yellow. Yeah, maybe. You think so? Yeah, it just depends. We didn't get much information on them. I guess so. So from 2011, they would be yellowed out, wouldn't they? 2011, that's been a long time. If you think about it, holy, 2011 has been a long time. I was just paying more attention to sneakers when the Black Cat 3 and metallics were dropping. Oh, dude, I was here. I was live for it. I bought both. And, dude, Black Metallic 5s, dude, there was like an infinite money glitch when they were doing Black Metallic 5s, if you knew about it. You could go to JD Sports and Finish Line and order like 5, 6, 7 pairs. We had people in Kckd order like 5, 6, 7 pairs in their accounts back when Black Metallics came out. Right? Back when Black Metallics came out, you could go to JD Sports and Finish Line and order a ton of pairs of these for people that didn't know about it. Like, dude, we had the loop. It was great. Yeah, and then going down today, Trev, just got here. Only thing we've seen so far was we had Gamma 11s this morning, Black Cat 4s, all these small restocks in the morning. Some people were asking about Dornbeckers. Of course, Dornbeckers are next week. We'll have a full guide for that too. Yes, we will. I think Wolf Grays will resell around 300, 350 just because they're an everyday shoe and they haven't dropped in 15 years. Well, a lot of people said the same thing about this shoe and they got upset when they took L's and they skyrocketed. If they keep the stock around 50,000 pairs on Nike sneakers to Wolf Grays or even less, I think they're going to hold pretty well. I had the Nike restock on the BM5s in my size. I wanted to keep, but the resale value was too tempting and I knew Wolf Grays were coming. Nothing wrong with that, dude. You like what you like. You sell them. Listen, you made that profit on Black Metallics, and guess what? Then you're putting that towards your next shoe you want. Yeah. Yes, I'm curious if they will allow multiple orders on Wolf Grays. Nike sneakers won't, no. But JD Sports, Finish Line, Hibbett, all these places. I mean, JD Sports, Finish Line, they're going to do exclusive access. Then they're going to do first come, first serve. Then you can hit restocks. Then you're going to have leftover pairs. DSG the exact same way, which there's some people in the chat, they're like, oh, I'm not building my account. That's fine. Do what you want. But I'll be getting exclusive access for this sneaker. I'll be getting this sneaker under retail as well. I already know. I'm already confident that I'm getting this shoe under retail. 100%. Passing off 5s, not my style. 5s are too bulky for my legs, but I still go for them. You will see me picking up this sneaker. Without a doubt, you will see me picking up this sneaker, right? There's no way you don't see me pick up this sneaker. Straight up. Straight up, man. It's like, this will be a fun, maybe even make a pickup vlog. I haven't made a pickup vlog in so long. A nice, chill, laid-back pickup vlog. Maybe so. Sometimes people be in the loop and get pairs early. Not everything is fake. No. We're not saying it's all fake. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean in order to order multiple. No, I mean in one order, no. One order, multiple pairs, no. You're not going to try that out on any of these websites. It's the easiest way to get them canned. I'm going to go for them simply for the resale. If I make 50 bucks, that's cool. If then I can make over 100, 200, then sweet. I mean, yeah, if you want to just grab them for resale, that's fine. And then you put that money towards the next release. Because you know we're going to have another release this year that you're going to want. I made a video on the Royals, right? Royal Jordan 1s. Royal Jordan 1s that we're going to be getting this year too. And this is great because like more and more pairs are getting talked about. Royals, your Kckd 6 Ant Pearls. Like, dude, there's a lot of pairs that are going to be coming out. Some Jordan 7s. A lot of people have been asking for Jordan 7s. Like, dude, this is going to be a big year. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Real CD Collects? Good to see you, man. What's up, Trev? Hope your holidays were enjoyable. Happy New Year. Same to you, man. Mine were great. I wasn't tapping in the way I should have been when Metallics hit, but still got lucky on sneakers. But being in here, I don't miss anything now. That's what we do. That's why we cover it. That's why I'm talking about building these accounts. Some people will agree with me about building accounts. Some people won't. You do what you want to do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Yeah. No, the Jordan 1 Low, olives. Not a lot of people talking about them. They're going to be easy. Olives Olives are a Jordan 1 low that won't be hard to grab. I feel like the last Jordan 1 low we had was the Chicago's, and that one was amazing. Now we have the olives. Olives aren't bad. Let's see here. Let's go pull them up. They're not bad, but like I don't think they're getting a bunch of coverage. They're gonna be easy, right? This is gonna be easy. I mean, will I be picking up a pair? Yes. This is another Jordan 1 that I will have. You guys know I love, right? I love these. JD A-list resets on the first correct? No. No. Listen, you guys all have A-list still. If you made it to A-list, you still have it. All right? I've already talked about this. If you were on A-list, you have until the end of this year to spend $500. That is so easy. $500 in a year, what is that? That is nothing if you're buying shoes, right? That is nothing when you're buying sneakers, man. Like straight up. So look. So if you read, this is my account status. Obviously, I have 0 points because I haven't bought anything this year. Keep A-list status. So let's read this out. Spend $500 or more in a calendar year, and you'll remain on A-list for that year and through the end of the next. So we spent a lot of money in 2025. We're on A-list all of 2026. And if I spend $500 at JD Sports at Finish Line this year, which I will spend probably $5,000 at JD Sports at Finish Line this year, you will be good to go until 2027 of next year, right? So it's not reset. You just have to buy more points. Only thing you have to do, you can see I'm still A-list. Everyone that hit A-list last year, you're good to go, baby. You're good. Straight up. Yes, like you're good. Waiting for Cherry 13ths. You'll 100% see me picking them up, no doubt. Oh, yeah. I'm sold on my Black Cat 3s, 4s, Black Metallic 5s, and Gamma Blues. Nothing wrong with that. Chunky's okay 5s got so much going on. Yeah, the question is how many pairs do you run? Depends on how much money you want to put into them. Yeah, dude, I know Kckd 6s. Kckd 6s are making a return too. I'm telling you, they're bringing heat back again. They're bringing some of these items, and I've seen a lot of comments where they're bringing back a bunch of shoes that when a lot of people were younger, they couldn't afford, and now people can afford them. So people are very, very excited that they're re-releasing some of these shoes, and now you can actually afford them. Yeah. Big Kid Collects says, WRP, these aren't going to be like BM5s. I grabbed 2 pairs max. You don't know that yet, Big Kid Collects. We're going to see. Should I do a vid with you grabbing as many pairs as you can through Indy? Yeah, it's true. I didn't realize A-list was 5,000 points. Was it always that much? It's always been 5,000. It's always been $500. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I won't buy a Jordan 1 low unless it's a premium. Side note, Trev, I love your attitude and personality. I always tap in for the vibes. Thank you. Of course, Mark. That's how we are. That's how we've been for 6 years now. This is my 6th year on YouTube, bro. 6th year on YouTube, bro. 6th year. Do you understand how crazy that is? I mean, man, 6th year on YouTube. Like, when I think about that, bro, when I think about that, I'm just like, wow. 6 years of all of us growing together. A lot of you guys, a lot of people have been around for a while, but it's been 6 years of growing together. Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, I find that insane. You start this W with a year, cup in the flight clubs. I'll be grabbing flight clubs to get the year started. Can't tell which leather it will be. Some images show more leather like the Chicago lows. Other images show more like a suede. And yeah, there hasn't been a lot of talks about it. It hasn't been a crazy amount of talks about the olives. Yeah, what's the benefit of A-list? For me, I get exclusive access all the time. You also get more points. You get 15 points for $1 instead of 10 points for $1. So for me, I get access all the time. You guys watch me. You see all the exclusive access that I've gotten. So a benefit for me, which some people don't agree with me, and that's fine. If you go look at my rewards programs, look at all the access. My $20 status cash. I mean, I've been getting access for years, bro. And I continue. Black Metallic 5s, Orchid 4s, White Thunders, Breads. This was a fun drop. All these Jordan 8s, Jordan 1s, Jordan 1 lows, Lost and Founds, Big Kids pairs. Lightnings, Jordan 5s, Jordan 4s. We're still going. These were hard to grab. Canvases. All of our Yeezy slides. Remember patent leathers? Oh my gosh. Patent breads. All the way back to cool grays. I mean, dude. This is the benefit of A-list right here. Cool grays. Patent leathers. These were selling for like $400 at one point. Yeezys. 4s. 1s. Everything that you could imagine, this is the benefit of having that A-list for me, right? For me. Not everyone's the same. I mean, people have already made that very, very clear, but for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100% WRP. We'll be close. 502 pairs and a pack of socks. Oh, yeah, it's easy for A-list. Yeah, what's up, Bam? What's up, Bam? Good to see you, man. 6 years, I know, bro. That's wild. 6 years. Are you grabbing the Toro Bravo 4s? 100%. Oh, yeah. It's been fun. We have some epic memories. There's been some epic memories, huh? There have been. Where I got GA and A-list confused. You get EA when you spend over 200, but 500 is probably a better chance. Yeah, I mean, you're going to need... So EA, when it comes down to EA, you just have to have points to spend. Up to my account spending amount from 2025, and I couldn't believe how much I spent. A lot. But also, you resold them, too. Spent a lot, and then you kind of like... I don't even see spending money on a lot of these websites as spending money because I make it back on majority of them. Yeah. Yeah, Jay just reviewed the Olive Lows this morning. It's a fine nubuck suede. Good morning, Trev and gang. Finally got the pine foams from Hibby Restock at 5:30 a.m. How was that, man? How good does that feel? How good does it feel when you run that Hibbit method and you hit them? Like, bro, that is like one of those feelings that's like, that is nice. Like, that's what I love. 6 years of listening to yap. Time flies, brother. Now it's just part of the daily routine, dude. 6 years of yapping, talking about shoes, showing you guys the best way to grab them. We've all learned new things together. We've all grown together over the last 6 years. It's just been like, wow. Think about all the different types of sneaker releases that we've gone through. Obviously, like Kia mentioned earlier, Yeezys. We went through Yeezy days together. All the Travis Scotts together. We learned our sneakers link, the sneakers passes, the sneakers stashes, spoof into different places. Like, the things that we have done for sneakers over the last 6 years is honestly quite insane. Like, straight up. Anybody know the leather quality of the Flight Club 4s? Is it softer than WC 4s? I don't, but I'm sure there's plenty of videos on them. Yep. So, I have 15,076 points on my JD account. Yeah, Osman, I mean, do you have all of your stores set correctly? Does the store that you have your account set to actually get exclusive access? Do they get pairs? Yeah. But I've had situations where EA didn't show up even when I had the points. Just a heads up for anybody in a similar situation. It happens. Any idea on what day on that rumor? For what, WRP? For the rumor? No, but Nike's been doing testing. I showed this earlier. We've seen multiple testing go down within Sneakers US. If you pay attention to the Sneakers US monitor, you will see the little testing things that they have been doing, right? This is like a UC testing. I don't know exactly what they're doing with the testing here. They've done a little bit of things about Kobe vaults, but there's definitely been some testing that has been going on their end. Now, not sure exactly what they're doing with this testing yet. I don't want to jump the gun and say this is happening or that is happening, special release method, but there's been multiple, right? There have been multiple tests that end up going through here, and we see them. It pulls up within that Sneakers US, right? The Sneakers US monitor, but with the test, it's like, it doesn't really matter for the test because it doesn't go live. What matters is when it actually goes live. We'll see. Now, there's a bunch of rumors going around about a random restock that's hitting, a random this and that. I don't want to talk too far ahead. That's also why I didn't bring up Dornbeckers, even though, like, I've had multiple people ask me, yo, what's going on with Dornbeckers? Well, they drop next week, right? They drop next week, and we will have the information for you. Yeah, dude, I don't know, Mark. I really enjoy, like, when am I taking down the Christmas tree? Dude, I really enjoy it. I don't know. It gives me such a good feeling. You're right. It gives me such a good feeling with the Christmas tree. I don't know. It may make it all of January. This is probably the longest I've kept it up, but I like the feeling of the room, man. This maybe make it all of January, man. I'm gonna get me another one of those lights right there to go in that corner as well, because I want 2 lights. I like the way the lights look, and I'm thinking a 4th shelf. I'm thinking a 4th shelf, bro, because, like, yeah, I think so. I think I like the Christmas tree because of all the lights, right? And I can make lights by buying another one of those things. Yes, Osman, 100% you need to. Yeah, my tree's still up. I got mine. Replaced the morning news with Trev and the Kick stream, and life has been better for it since. Oh, dude, 100%. We don't talk about just stuff to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, mine is still up. It's supposed to go down yesterday. Oh, mine was supposed to go down last week. Did it go down? Obviously freaking not. Obviously freaking not. It didn't go down, bro. I did not take that baby down. Thought we knew Dornbreakers drop on the 17th. Oh, they do drop on the 17th. Yeah. They do drop the 17th, 100%. But people were asking, like, what's going on? Is there an early release, etc. They do drop on the 17th. Yes, the Dornbreakers are gonna be dropping the 17th. Which is funny because, like, a lot of people are like, yo, why aren't you talking about it? It's like, well, a lot of people may be new. I've had a lot of people in Kckd that may have joined in December and they're not 100% sure on how it exactly works. With how we structure our information with the Kckd, we do weeks at a time. We do weeks at a time. So if we were to do like 2 or 3, 4 weeks in advance of sneaker releases, things can change in those 2 to 3, 4 weeks and it'd be cluttered. So a lot of people don't understand that we put guides for each week. So like all of this week, we put them beginning of this week. Dornbecker's guide goes out next Sunday. So on Sundays, we update the guides. We do all that. So a lot of people didn't realize that. But if we were to make too many guides at once, right, it's going to be cluttered. People will get confused. That's why we do that. Now, there is also rumors of a restock or special release going on that hasn't been confirmed. I don't want to make, I don't want to make a video. I don't want to do anything too, in depth because there's no for sure evidence. All we've seen is some testing. All we're seeing is testing on their end. There's no for sure evidence of something like that. That's why I will be sending an SMS text when it goes live. Like if anything does go off or there's anything special type of release, right? Anything special type of release, obviously when it comes down to this, I will send you out an SMS text message. Very easy to do. Right here. Bam. Yeah, where are the Dornbeckers? I'll have all that for you guys next week too. I'll have all that for you next week. Be ready for sneakers. Dornbecker collab, sneakers. If there's any raffles that do decide to go live, we'll know. But once again, if there's anything special this week, before the kickoff of all the shoes next week. Next week is technically, for those of you guys that don't know, is when major releases basically kick off. Our first GR release, we have Dornbeckers. Everything actually starts on the second week of January for 2026. So it's going to be big. It is going to be a big year. And next week is like officially our kickoff, right? It's kind of like our kickoff to the year. And it's just kind of like, well, get ready. Because that's when the roller coaster starts, right? Right now, we're kind of going up the hill of the roller coaster. Right now, we're slowly chugging along up the hill. And then then we're going. Like, we're in it, man. And like, there's a lot of stuff that is happening. There's a lot of stuff that is loading. There's a lot more, shoes that are getting announced. I can't wait to see what the SB line's like this year. Like, it's going to be a good time. Yeah. Really, finally an update on Kckd's 70 months jail time. Wait, he's been in jail for 70 months, or that's how long he has to stay? How many years is that? Calculator. 70. What's 70 divided by 12? 70 divided by 12. Kckd is going to be in jail for 5.8 years. Yeah, or he's already been there. I don't know. I forgot about that. What's up, Derek? Good to see you, man. Yeah, what's next? Nigel Sylvester release. There will be Nigels this year, too. When or what? Jordan 4. He's going to have another Jordan 4 that's dropping. Yeah, I do not connect my JD Finish Line account with Nike. I have no reason for Nike to know what I'm buying on JD Sports and Finish Line. Yeah. Total of $80 million. That's how big that scam was. Kckd had $80 million in fraud with all those sneakers. How is he going to pay that back? How are you paying back $80 million? Like, how do you even do that, man? I don't understand. Like, I don't. I really don't understand. But 80 mil? That's crazy. 80 million, that's a lot. That's a lot of bread right there. That's a lot of bread right there. You got 80 mil, you set. 80 mil invested, bro. You were living lavishly. 80 mil with a small 5%, 6% return each year, bro. You are kicking your feet up. Listen, you're kicking your feet up. You're traveling. Holy. 80 mil. I didn't realize it was that big of a scandal. I knew it was big. I knew it was big, but I didn't realize it was that big of a scandal. That is nuts. Ton, you got to be careful. There are scammers out there everywhere, man. everywhere. And Zeta was like one of those people that were trusted in the community. Just think about that. How can you be as a person? I don't understand this, which I grew up around very, very honest people. I grew up in like my grandfather and just like all of my family just really behind like, be true, don't be a scammer, be a good person. Even though sometimes you get screwed over being a good person, still be that good person no matter what. But how can you go? I freak out. I freak out when I get money from somebody for a shoe. I don't freak out. But I'm like, dude, I got to ship this thing right away. When I have a possession of someone's money for a product that they bought from me, my priority is making sure it's packaged well, right? I make sure it's packaged well and it's shipped out as fast as possible. That's like with $200 or $300, $400, $500, transactions. But $80 million? How do you hold on to that much money of someone's, like, how do you even do that as a person? That's my question. Like, how do you hold on to that many of people's money? Like, that drives me insane. I get antsy when I have someone's money that I haven't sent out a product for yet. That's why I don't do pre-orders on hoodies, right? Or on any clothing. Someone's like, yo, just pre-order more hoodies, and then you don't overbuy. I hate the pre-order system when it comes down to clothing. Like when Travis Scott does clothing that's 7 to 8 weeks, they don't care. I care. It drives me absolutely insane. I don't like having people's money in my possession if I have not sent out the product for what they paid for. Like, for example, if I drop shorts for next March and I started pre-orders now and you don't get them till March, no, bro. It feels so weird to me. Even though I would ship out products, right? I would ship out products, but still, it's wild. Yeah, so 80 million means you'll have to come up with another scam? Oh, 100%. Like, how are you going to make another 80 million after you've ruined your reputation? Right? Yo, what's up, Rizzo? How you doing, man? Rule number 1, don't trust anybody. Well, I'd be careful trusting people. There are certain people you can trust, but be careful with who you do trust. No, I think there's nothing but a negative on linking your Finish Line account to your sneakers account. I'm not doing that. Nike doesn't need to know what I'm buying on JD Sports and Finish Line. Oh, you get what, an extra 1,000 points? Oh, an extra 1,000 points? Screw that. No, thank you. That's wild. There was a local Pokemon scammer that ran away with tens of thousands of people's money. Never caught. I hate that, bro. People are terrible, man. Yeah. I think if you should paint your ball black or white was what you prefer, I'm not painting. I'm an apartment complex. No, I'm not painting this place because I'm an apartment complex and I have very tall ceilings. In this apartment, I have vaulted ceilings. It's called vaulted ceilings, so they're a lot taller. I would need a full-on ladder to get to the top, but I am not painting a wall in an apartment complex. But guess what? I pay for the paint, and then I pay for when I move out of this apartment because I already know I'm going to move out. Then I have to pay to get the black off of it, right? So no way. Yeah. It's called having, yeah, exactly. People can be evil when money is involved, dude, it sucks. Doesn't it suck? That does suck. When money is involved with anything, it's just like, people can change up. It's like wild. What he really did was, he got high on his own supply. And don't get high on your own supply, right? He didn't sell. He started taking all that money. Oh yeah, bring more money. Leave the orders open. Leave the orders open. We want it. And it's like, oh, all right, bro. And now he's in prison. Gosh, not worth it, man. Not worth it. Money, getting more money is not worth going to prison. That's for sure. Yeah, what would be the negative link in your accounts in your opinion? I just don't need Nike knowing what I'm buying from JD Sports and Finish Line. Right? Listen, I don't need Nike knowing what I'm buying from JD Sports and Finish Line. They can mind their own business. I'm not doing it. My accounts are solid right now. My accounts are so solid right now. I don't want to jeopardize it in any way, which if I move to Texas, that does worry me. If I move to Texas, I got to rebuild my accounts out in Texas. Your boy may be down bad. Your boy may be down bad if I end up doing that. I don't know. We're going to see. Oh, yeah. And black is a hard to paint over. I'm not doing that. I think some people just become scammers when given the opportunity. Not everyone plans it out. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Wild. What's up, Ide? Good to see you, man. Yeah, 50 M's in prison of freedom? I'll take freedom. Yeah, dude. Like 50 M's isn't even worth your full time. Like if you had the chance of going to prison the rest of your life and $50 million, no thanks. I will learn to make $50 million the legitimate way. I'll do it a legitimate way. Screw the scamming. Yeah. Austin, baby. Yeah, money's not everything, and that's one thing that you do start to learn. Money's great. Don't get it wrong. Money is great, but dude, really what's great is family, friends, happiness. Family, friends, happiness is what really is where it's all about. You start to learn that, especially as you get a little bit older and older and older. And for me at least, right? I mean, your family, friends, that's what really means a lot. Like, just making those memories, having fun, right? It doesn't matter what you have. Like, dude, it really doesn't matter what you have. If you have your family and friends, it's great. What's up, Check Silver Stripes? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm not saying you've already connected it, dog. A lot of people always ask me that. A lot of people say, hey, do you connect your Nike and your JD Sports official account? No, I don't. Yeah, what's up, bro? So the only route for the Mine 001s are the politics and features. That's it so far. Do you think we're losing any important perks from not linking accounts? My accounts have not been linked to Nike ever. And does it look like I'm losing perks? I mean, man, does it look like I'm losing perks, dog? Like, I have never, where's it at? My account. Never connected to Nike sneakers once, ever. And I will not. I will never connect to Nike sneakers. Does it look like I'm losing perks? No. What, an extra 1,000 status points? Screw that. Dude, the weather here is actually nice for us, which this isn't going to be nice for a lot of you guys. It's going to be a high of 50 today. Tomorrow's going to be 60. People are going to be out in freaking shorts tomorrow. Friday, 60. Saturday, 47. Sunday, 32. It gets a little bit colder. And next week, we're going to have some low of 20s. But it's not really been that bad. Yeah. Are my gammas the other night and stayed out. Woke up the next morning to snow on the ground and falling around me. Really hated having to walk those through any snow. Not doing that again. Wait. I wore my gammas the other night and stayed out. Woke up the next morning to snow on the ground and falling around me. Really hated having to walk those through any snow. Not doing that again. That sucks. Wait, you made it inside, didn't you? Or do you mean you stayed at someone's house? Right? I hit way more when I linked my account. Not for me. Never linked once. No, high def, there's not. Look at the raffle channel. I grew up poor, did the right things as an adult, and financially I'm good now, so money does help a little bit with the happiness thing. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. I mean, bro, big black, I understand that. I grew up the same, like very the same way, like, right? Very low income is what I grew up, and that's why I was able to get a full ride through school. Believe it or not, that's why I was able to get a full ride through school. I was actually a 21st century scholar. That is, so to become a 21st century scholar, like, essentially, right? To become a 21st century scholar, your parents have to make, like, under a certain amount of money, right? Because, like, that's what the 21st century scholar program was. So I was able to get a full ride to school, not because I was smart, because I wasn't that smart, right? But because we were a lower income family, my mom signed me up for something called 21st century scholarships. And because we were a lower income family, this allowed me to get through school full time, which was great. It was a great thing. It was the best thing my mom signed me up for, but I understand that 100%. I come from not a lot. I come from not a lot, and you really enjoy that. And then you look back at those times, because when I was growing up, like, that was around the 2008 era, right? 2008 era is when I was growing up. I didn't understand just how hard it was to make it by. And I go back and I'm super thankful for what my parents did through those times, because some people got hit hard, like, right? I mean, everything was tough during that. Like, that's when my parents were growing up, and they were still growing too. And as I get older, I'm just like, wow, I'm super thankful that everything that happened, and everything that I made it through, we got done, right? So it was great. 6 inches of snow in Vermont and counting, that's crazy. We don't have it right now. Nike just wants to know so they can cap your hits. Like, what's the benefit? I'm not doing it, Joe. Yeah, I stayed out, not at my house. Didn't have a change of shoes with me that night. That's the worst. Homie was tiptoeing in his Jordans for sure. Man. So you really playing the hype train music right now? It may be in the background. I play basketball. I like playing basketball. I'm not good, though. Yeah, never linked my account to Nike. They are collecting your data. I'm good. With money, it's less of having it, bringing happiness, and more not having it causes issues. I understand that. I've been there, Joe. I've been there, homie. Listen, I have been there. Yeah, I have been there. Trust me, I've had days where I've barely made it. I mean, especially when I first started all this, like, I barely made it by. So, yeah, a lot of people don't understand that as well. Like, dude, I come from a very low income. Like, when I was younger, straight up, and especially when I was younger, which my parents got divorced when I was younger, right? And then when you have a single mom, your single dads, like, when you're younger and they're still younger parents, Like, dude, it was not always sunshine and rainbows, but that's part of the game, and that's something that you know, you really appreciate what you have more when you've lived through those times. I'm not saying I was like homeless, not nowhere close to that. I'm not saying that in any way, but that's kind of how it was. I mean, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. And you learn, and I get that, Joe, because I've dealt with that too. I've had both sides of it all, and I get that 100%. That's just how it was. That's how it was when I was growing up. I come from a very small town too. Yeah. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Like, honestly, you know, we got through there. We made it through Purdue University with the degree. I have one. Got out of the meeting. Hey, bro, Dub, thank you so much for stopping by. W, look where you are today. Helping dude. We're always doing everything we can, man. We're always trying to do everything we can do. Yeah. I need to order a pair of the Jordan 9 boots. Run them. Yo, what's our poll at? What is our poll at right now? Which Jordan 5 is better? Wolf Gray Jordan 5 is at 38%. Then our black metallic Jordan 5 is at 62%. I thought it was going to win. I thought black metallics were going to win by a lot. I really did. When it came down to this, I thought black metallic 5s were going to win by a lot. I really did, and they ended up doing it. Still, two great shoes. Still two great shoes right here. I understand, like, they're still very, very good shoes. I think Wolf Grays are going to surprise a lot of people. I think Wolf Grays are going to surprise a lot of people, and that's why I'm talking about getting your accounts ready for when they go to drop. Yeah. Like, so straight up, like, when they actually end up going to drop, I'm telling you, like, you need to have your accounts ready. We're getting them under retail. We are ready for it for sure. Yo, Trev, I smacked a size 6 Gamma GS and sold it for $300 on that restock, baby. Kick to the moon. Let's get it. Trev, Kckd needs to add a Petco and PetSmart channel. We are raising a puppy and is wonderful, but can get a bit expensive. For that, Jesus, minor deals actually pulls. Believe it or not, minor deals actually does pull, and personal deals. So if you go down in our channels within Kckd, if you go into personal deals, you will find some pet stuff. Sometimes you'll find like discounted dog food, their toys, certain things you need for pets. You may end up seeing some of this go through the minor deals and all the goodies like this. So there will be deals there, and even Amazon deals for pet stuff. So be watching these deals channels, because you never know what you may end up finding through these for your pet. Hopefully we can make it cheaper and easier to raise your pet, but I get it. They can be expensive, but that's why we have all these deal sections for you. Yeah. There's toys, yeah. So my Brunson for $675. That is nuts. That is nuts. Come on, Trev. I dropped high school because I grew up by myself, and that's okay, man. Young adults today have a hard time entering the job market in their degree field. My son is a prime example of this. It just takes time. It does take time. Yeah, it does take time for sure. I bought 2 tough balls for $1 for free shipping, usually $10. Yeah, 300 more subs for 60,000. 60,000 subs, baby. We getting there. 60K is going to be beautiful. 60K is going to be beautiful, right? I'm pumped for it. We're at 59,701 subs. So, yes, guys, once again, build those accounts. Whether you want to build them or not, it's up to you. We'll have more information for Dornbeckers here soon. A lot of people asking about those. Jordan 4 Black Cats did drop this morning, both men's and GS sizes. We also had Jordan 11 Gammas drop within men's sizes. On Snipes, we saw Hibbit as well. Like, there's always stuff going on. When I say there's restocks, man, there's restocks. Now, you're not gonna find these if you're just refreshing over and over again. What we're using something called a monitor. Monitor runs 24/7. Anytime something restocks, these are all Gamma restocks, we see it instantly. Right? Snipes, 5 o'clock this morning. We saw this. We saw Black Metallics yesterday, actually on Nordstrom, or 2 days ago. Then also Jordan 4 Black Cats. We saw all the Black Cats that we saw a restock of today, early in the morning, all the goodies. This stuff goes down daily. I talk about it daily. Some people don't want to hear about it, but I'm just letting you guys know, right? I'm letting you guys know there are restocks. I'm not saying it's easy, but to have a chance, you're watching the monitor and you're learning how these methods work. As always, if you ever need help with those, you know we got you guys. Thank you for stopping by. We got Mind Slides tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about Mind Slides. I can't wait to wear them. I'm going for a pair. We're running it. They're making a ton of updates on drops. Like, dude, there's more and more drops on the way, so I want you guys to be ready for it. You know we got you guys. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. We be posting a bunch. We post a bunch on Instagram. Kobe shock drop. Dude, if Kobe shock drop, we'll know. If anything shock drops, we'll know. I'll send you an SMS text message. All right? Be ready. If you guys want to follow Kckd, you're more than welcome to follow Kckd as well, because we do have right? We do have a bunch of information that's coming out. There's a lot going on. And if you guys are in Kckd, please read Nike Important. It's important that you read Nike Important because there is some information here that will be updated today. So be ready for that. I love y'all. Any Chipotle name. We may end up seeing him. Yeah. Do people still call you Roscoe? Not at my hometown, yes. In Indianapolis, no. Hometown, yes. I'm called Roscoe. So thank you all so much. I love you all for real. If you guys need any help at all, the last link in the channel will get you in. We'd love to have you on the team, and let's have a freaking day. Let's have an amazing, amazing Wednesday, man. Thank you all for stopping by, hanging out. It's always a good time. Tomorrow, like I said, normal timing for the stream. We actually have something dropping. So see you guys. Love y'all. Stay safe. Peace out. Yep. Hey, I would check your DSGs. Check your DSGs if you're in Kckd. Look at the announcement we just made. Check your DSGs. Very, very important.